Leo, this read is for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We'll see what the universe has to say to you guys today. Alrighty. What do you got for us, universe? What messages do you have for Leo? You got some insight, maybe some guidance, some advice, some warnings, affirmations. Oh, there we go. So let's see what she's got for you guys. Movement, choices, decisions, heartache and loss, firm foundation, mental conflict, and sacrifice. So I'm feeling like we might be talking about a relationship here. Maybe one that has come to an end or that we're considering ending and moving away from. I got new beginnings, passion ignited, material harvest, patience and planning, and rejoice in celebration. Well, definitely a transitional period in your life. Moving on from something, starting a new chapter. I don't feel like we're starting a new relationship though. I feel like if anything, we're leaving one behind. I feel like the passion ignited card is speaking to loving yourself. I don't feel like this is passion with a partner. I feel that this is within you. And I feel like in that you're going to be setting down a firm foundation for a happy future for yourself. I have the Hermit card, which tends to represent introspection, doing some soul searching. I believe it ties into the mental conflict as well, and helping you decide which path you need to take. I have the Six of Swords, which speaks of moving from stormy waters into calmer ones. So sort of a more chaotic or stressful time in your life, moving into one that's more peaceful. I have the Star card. To me, she represents hope in all of this. And I have the Six of Cups, which is usually called a blast from the past card. So it can represent someone or something from your past coming back into your life. And the Ace of Wands, which speaks of new beginnings. To me, I get business venture when I look at it. And I believe it ties into the patience and planning, the material harvest, and the rejoice and celebration. I feel like you're starting a completely new chapter of your life, and part of that is going to be a new business venture. I feel like that Six of Cups, that blast from the past, is tied into it too. Like maybe it's something you've wanted to do for a while, but you've put off. Maybe you put it off because of this relationship. Just because it wasn't a path that you felt you needed to go down. But now you have an opportunity to try that path out. I think it's self-employment. Because I got the Queen of Pentacles, and that was the immediate vibe that I got off of her. Like, you're owning this. This is you. You're going to be making the money. You're going to be making the decisions. You're going to be shaping and building this. I have the King of Wands, and I think it speaks of this other person. This person from this past relationship that ended. I think they're going to be pissed off that you're going to be successful. Because I feel like you're going to be much more financially successful doing this and without them than you were with them. I have the Three of Cups as well, and the Three of Cups represents happiness and celebration. I got it on top of the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this is going to work out extremely well for you, this new business venture. I have the moon, which speaks of things, things that are still hidden that you need to find out. To me, it speaks of the new business venture and just decisions that will still have to get made in shaping it. Feel like you know what you want to do, you have an idea, but there's just details left that are going to have to be decided on to be able to have a full business plan in place, to be able to move forward. So I have the Knight of Swords. And he's sometimes called the Stalker card. I think he represents this person keeping an eye on you. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure exactly what's going to happen if they're going to try and come back and take it, but they're keeping an eye on what you're doing. And I think there's going to be a whole lot of jealousy and anger that you're successful without them. I have the Eight of Swords as well, and the Eight of Swords tends to speak of having trouble making choices, feeling trapped, feeling stuck in negative thoughts and emotions. And I almost feel like this ties into to this business venture. I don't feel that you completely lack confidence in it, or confidence in yourself. I just feel like there are still some things you're unsure of, because I feel like this is something that, even though you've wanted to try for quite a while, you haven't done anything quite like it before, and so you're just a little unsure of sort of where to go. I have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands speaks of something you've been working towards for a long time. And so I think it also represents wanting to do this for a long time and finally being able to have the opportunity. The Eight of Cups speaks of a new beginning, starting a new adventure, leaving the past behind you. Yeah, I feel like this person's going to come back and I feel like they're going to want to get involved. That's what it is. Because I have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands can represent two different things. Quote, it can represent a partnership, or it can represent choosing a path. I feel like this person is going to see you be successful, and they're going to come back to you, and they're going to want a partnership. I don't just mean romantically. I think they're going to want to be partners in this business as well, because they're going to see your success. I have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups represents choosing wisely and weighing your options. So a part of you may be tempted by this choice, but definitely think about it logically, weigh the options carefully. Now I have the Devil card, and I got him on top of the Stalker card. To me, it also speaks of this person and their dishonest intentions. So I don't feel like they're really happy for you, or like they really want an equal partnership. I feel something darker, more devious coming off of this, and more self-serving. I think it would be quite destructive to partner with them, is the vibe that I get from the cards as well. I have the Four of Pentacles, and he's sometimes called the Miser card. And a lot of times he represents sort of a warning to not be greedy, not to be a penny pincher, to share with others. That's not the vibe that I get from him this time. I get a very cautious vibe. To be cautious with what you have, to be cautious with your success and who you share it with. Because I feel like this person wants to take advantage of you. I also have the Seven of Pentacles, which represents an abundant harvest. So it doesn't just represent the abundance that you will be harvesting, but the work that you're putting in to be able to achieve that abundance as well. And I think that's what this is all going to be. You're going to be building this by yourself, building this business by yourself, shaping it to be just what you want it to be. And I believe that you will see financial success in it. Now I got the Ace of Pentacles to back me up here. So the Ace of Pentacles represents new beginnings, and it usually speaks to finance. I have the Knight of Pentacles, which also represents something that you've been working towards for a while, finally coming to fruition. And Pentacles usually speaks of finance. So I think it speaks of this business venture. And it might take a little bit to get it off the ground, but I can see success in the cards. I have the Nine of Swords here. I feel like this line all ties into it. So the Nine of Swords tends to represent feeling trapped by thoughts or emotions of fear. So I feel like because it's not going to be overnight you're going to see success, I feel like you're going to start to wonder if you did the right thing or if you made the right choice. But it will pay off, is what the cards are saying. That you will see a payoff from it, you will see an abundance, you just have to put the work in at the beginning. And I have the Wheel of Fortune card in this line as well, and it speaks of your fortunes changing for the better. So again, positively aspected cards, that this business will be successful. So I have the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups represents being stuck in negative emotions, so much so that you can't see the positive around you. So I think it also speaks as a warning, like the Nine of Swords, to not get bogged down in any setbacks or disappointments, to keep moving ahead, to keep looking for those positive options, because you might find as you get going, sort of one idea that you had doesn't quite work, but that doesn't mean the whole thing is a scrap. It just means you have to find another way to do it. So the door closes, look for a window, because there's going to be an open window. You might have to just be able to be fluid and go with the flow and be able to change your ideas some. The Emperor to me speaks of the success that you're going to find in this, and the empowerment, and that control of your own life and control of your own destiny. And the Ace of Swords represents a triumph. So again, these cards are very positively aspected to this new business venture, this new journey that you're starting. I pulled the Crown Chakra, spiritual strength, obstacles and challenges, and fertility. So to me, these cards speak of there will still be obstacles, there will still be challenges. Nothing's just a success-only journey. We always have little bumps along the road, but to trust in yourself and to trust in the choices that you made and what you're doing, that everything will work out, and the universe will look after you, and you'll get to where you need to go. And to me, the fertility card represents you growing this new future, you growing this new you growing this new business, and nurturing this new life that you've started. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed the read. Take care.